I found this video recently from Hank Green, and I think this video is very important because he talks about why it's valuable for everybody to have curiosity and how it enables us to grow and be better for ourselves. Curiosity is a great thing. I honestly believe exactly the same things that he's saying. Curiosity does help your mind grow, and it does help you do better in everyday life.
Good morning, John. As you know, I wasn't always like this. I was a nerd. I liked knowing things. I don't know if I liked learning them. I liked having learned them. But something else has happened to me. Like curiosity, I've said this before, I think is one of the top 2 human emotions. What's number 1? You can figure it out. But curiosity is a muscle, and I have been incentivized to really exercise that muscle. And now my curiosity has like been to the
I feel
gym
like I've always been
consistently for
curious.
years, and he's like intimidatingly big. When you spend years making hundreds, thousands of videos about your world, podcast episodes, searching for facts, learning things. You have
I don't
to
know
be
about him,
finding
but when I
something
was in
worth
school,
wondering about.
they always would
constantly.
tell us
and I think that
to
has
not be
changed the
curious and not ask
architecture of my
questions.
brain somehow.
Actually, no, they would tell us
Like,
the opposite.
every tiny
They would
little
say,
oddity
ask
is something that's
questions,
much
be
easier
curious.
for me to know.
But then
If you
every
start
time we
asking
ask,
questions
it's
you
like they
didn't
just
know
shoot
would
us
be
down. Like,
questions,
no, no,
you
no,
chase
no, you're
ideas,
not allowed
even if
to
it's
ask
like a tiny
questions.
bit
You're not
shiny,
allowed to
you
be
go in there and
stupid.
you're
You're
like, I gotta
supposed to
shine this
just
up.
know,
I bet there's something
and we're
cool under
teaching
here.
you.
I was talking to another creator about this
But I
recently,
also
and they
did
were
have a
like,
lot of
I'm so jealous
classes
of your
that
ability to, like,
incentivize
find
like
interesting things to make videos about. And I was
thinking
like,
puzzles
you also
and
do this.
all of
You
that.
just find things that are
I've
more in line with
I've
like,
actually
what
never
your
been
audience
interested in
expects
those
and the
thinking
direction that
puzzles, to
your
be
career
honest.
has gone. And that's why you make good and popular videos. This hill into a place, like I fell down this hill, and what I found on that path is that it's great. And that's good because it means that I also want to share it, because if I could
That's
get other
exactly
people
what I'm
to fall down
thinking.
this same hill with me,
Like,
I think their
I'm
lives
curious
will
all
be better
the
because
time,
my
and I
life
learn
is
a lot
better,
of
not just because I
things,
have the job,
and that's
but
what I
because
want to
being
do. I want to share it
interested
with the
is like
people
the
that watch my
opposite of
videos.
depression. John, I don't think I even knew what science
I never did
was
science in a lab.
before I started doing this. Like when I was doing science in labs, I thought that science was a combination of like the pile of things we already knew and the techniques we used to figure those things out. And some of those techniques were like spectroscopy, but some of those techniques were like replication and the scientific method. But eventually, mostly because of this job I have had, I realized that science is like any time
Okay.
a
Yeah, that
person
makes sense.
is at, or it doesn't have
Like,
to be a person,
instead of just
anytime
asking, like,
anything,
basic
is usually
questions, like,
people,
what is that?
asking the universe
You know,
a
you
question
ask, like,
about
how
itself
does that
in such a
work?
way
Why
that it's
does it do
structured
what it
to
does?
try and get a good answer
Why does
back
it
from
work?
the universe. And you could do that in ways that you think are good but turn out to be
It's
bad.
just
And
like-
so there's all kinds of
Yeah,
techniques
that's
that
where I
have
learned my
been and
science.
should be developed.
I was like playing
to
video
do that
games, and I'm
better.
like, I wonder
But
what happens if I do
that's
this.
what science is.
Minecraft
Science
Redstone.
is people
Oh my goodness,
having
that has been a big
conversations with
thing
the
for me.
universe. And everybody does that.
A lot of
Everybody does.
experimentation, a
Babies
lot of
do
learning
science. But
logic
you can
from
get
that.
better at it. And the thing that we call science, that thing is all of the structures that we have built up to get better and better and better at asking questions in ways that get good answers. So the tools and the
Exactly.
methods, the statistics and the data analysis and the replication and the making all of your data available, all of that is essential because, again, it's really easy to think you're doing good science when you're not. But at its core,
Now
science
that we
is
have
just trying to ask
ChatGPT, it's a lot
questions in
easier to
ways
go
that get good
down
answers.
a rabbit
And that
hole because
creates
you
this,
just like talk
iterative
constantly, and it will
dialogue
always give you
between
like
us
many
and
paragraphs of stuff.
ourselves
It may
and
not always be
everything else.
accurate.
And I came to
it's
some of those
mostly just slop.
perspectives just
But I mean, you're
through
asking questions,
searching
and now
around
you can get
and
answers
falling down rabbit holes.
just at
But I came
will
to
instead
some
of
those
Googling something and then you just get
by
like
having
useless search
conversations with
results.
people I work with, by hosting videos written by other people, by reading books that I would never have read if I didn't have this job. And my life is so much better for it. Curiosity makes everything feel more alive. It makes uncertainty less scary. It makes other people more interesting. It makes myself more interesting, like not to other people. It makes me more interested in me. It also makes problems less scary because I can feel all of the other problems we have solved. And so much of that has come from being in collaboration with amazing people. And sometimes those collaborations have never been. I spend a lot of time on YouTube because I think it is among the best of the content platforms. And also because I feel like I have more agency there. I can choose what I want, chasing my anxieties or just like my desire to see something dumb and silly. But most of what I watch on YouTube is about indulging in curiosity.
Same for me.
And I never
That's
regret
why
that. And
I'm
the number
subscribed
one
to this
way
guy.
that we can all help complexly and the world is to indulge in our curiosity more, to not let our decisions be shaped just by what
Yeah.
the algorithms want to give us that's going to keep us most engaged, which is going to be fear, anxiety, outrage, that kind of thing, but also to spend some time building those curiosity muscles and
Honestly,
understanding our
everything
world
he
better.
said
So
in
if you're
this
watching
video
that
is a
stuff,
huge
thank you. If
inspiration
you're
for my
not, watch
channel.
it. If you
I
have
feel
the ability
exactly
to
the
support
same.
it,
I have a lot of
there's links in the
similar
description. There's
ideologies.
cool stuff that you
Just
can get.
if
I
you're
wasn't
curious
always
and you
like
ask
this,
questions
but I
and
am
you
really
want
grateful that I am
answers,
now, and I'm
this
grateful
is for
to
you.
everyone who has
This
helped make
channel,
that
his
possible.
channel, my
John,
channel,
I'll see you on Tuesday.
just everything you want, everything you need. If you want to get smarter, if you want to understand things more, just keep asking questions. Even if people tell you they're dumb questions, the more questions you ask, the smarter you'll become. And then you'll start asking smarter questions. Just keep going, you know? Like, I want to encourage you to keep getting smarter because that's what this is all about. This is about helping us, helping each other. I help you, you help me. You help me get better, I help you get better. And we all make ourselves smarter as a community because that's something we're all lacking with the algorithms, like he said. All it does for us is just give us more engagement, something more funny, something more stupid, something more dangerous. But I want us to be better as people, and I want us all to become smarter and make better choices. Because when we all make better choices for each other, we will become better as a species. I hope this video was very useful to you. Please comment below anything that I did right, anything I did wrong. Anything you say will help me. Even if it hurts, it'll help me in the long run. And you help me be better, I will be better for you, and together, like I said, we'll be better as a community. Make sure to subscribe, to join the Vanguard, and we will become a better community together. Thank you.